Brian says that the fraction 1/2 and 1/4 are the same size because they both have a 1 in the numerator, so they must be equal. Here is an example using our pattern blocks. This equals 1/2. This blue square equals 1/4. Are those equal fractions? Angie says that is not correct. That the two fractions 1/4 and 2/4 are the same because they both have a 4 in the denominator, so they're the same. Who is right? Well, the answer is that neither are right. The correct answer would be that 2/4 is equal to 1/4, or to 1/2, and that 1/4 is equal to 1/4. We could also look at this by using our fraction bars. Here we have a 1, a whole, and a half. This is the example that Brian used, using the half and a 1/4 to compare. We can see that that is not the same. There's still space here. Those are not equal. So what Angie says is that 1/4 is equal to 2/4 because there's a 4 in the denominator. But that is still not correct, as you can tell, because we have this space here now. So what we know is that 1/4 is equal to 1/4 because they have the same numbers in the numerator and the denominator. Or we can tell that 2/4 is equal to 1/2. And we can tell that because, look, they're the same size. So 2/4 equals 1/2. We can also tell that by looking at our number line. From our number line, if Brian says that 1/2 and 1/4 are equal because they both have a 1 in the numerator, does that look correct? Look at the distance. These all line up to make one whole. If we look at the half, it goes past the 1/4. Those are not equal. Angie says that 1/4 is equal to 2/4. That's not correct. Even though they both share the same denominator, 2/4 is still bigger than 1/4. But as you can tell from the number line, 1/2 and 1/4, or 2/4 right here, are the same amount.